Welcome to the channel. I'm T-Pro, and I watched the Summer Games Fest 2023. I made another video about the PlayStation Showcase, and I wasn't necessarily super excited about it. I wasn't bummed out about it. I just thought it was just a little mid. But it was still a positive. It was an okay experience. With this, I'm happy to say that this was a good experience overall for the Summer Games Fest. I actually enjoyed the majority of everything I saw, and maybe it's because I didn't have any expectations of it, like I did with the PlayStation Showcase, but I walked away from this one with positive feelings and a good view of what gaming is going to be going forward. So I'm going to start with 3 games that I found interesting, 3 games that I didn't expect to really have this much hype for that I have right now, and 3 games that I already kind of had hype for, I just have a little bit more for. So to start the first 3 off, we're going to start off with Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. For a couple reasons, I didn't expect to like this. 1, I don't really play platformers like that. 2, I forgot Prince of Persia even existed. I hate to say it, but I wasn't a fan of Prince of Persia like that. I mean, I thought it was good. I just wasn't like crazy over it. But it's weird that I also don't like platformers, and yet this game looks great to me. Like I might pre-order this one because it just looks great. The gameplay looks awesome. The combat looks great. We have a new protagonist this time around, at least it seems like, and it just looks smooth. I just like the flow of it. I like the musical choice of the trailer and everything. Just really solid, really solid. I'm hyped for it. I'm extremely hyped for it, actually. A little too, again, way more hyped than I thought I would be. Moving on to the second game, Mortal Kombat 1. I saw the first trailer of Mortal Kombat 1. It was kind of like a cinematic trailer, story trailer. I was already intrigued from that. I mean, when they announced MK1, I wasn't really excited. I'm a Tekken guy, so when I heard that, I was like, okay, cool, another Mortal Kombat. Saw the trailer though, and I was like, okay, this looks kind of good. Like the story, and I played a little bit of 11, so I know the story of that. I also did this crazy, insane skin challenge in that game. But for this, the story was already intriguing by that, but the gameplay, I like the new tag team mechanic. You can now have a character, you pick your main character and then you pick an assistant character, essentially. And basically you can have them come out and do like whatever movesets that you like that they have, or you can do these creative, cool combos. Like you start the combo off, the other character comes in, does some, you know what I mean? And you just have this cool, creative, like juggling system now. Again, like a tag team kind of thing. And also, if I'm not mistaken, it was 2 characters in like one ultimate move cinematic. Like the ultimate move is usually when your health is down to 25%, and then you get an option to hit right trigger or something, and then you do this crazy cinematic move if it lands. If the move lands, then this whole cinematic happens. It does a lot of damage, all of that. In this trailer, it looked like you can have your assistant character with you in that ultimate move. All in all, it looks great. It looks very fresh. It's not too far removed from the combat in, say, MK11. It looks really awesome. So there's that. And also, moving forward with my third game is Alan Wake 2. I didn't really love Alan Wake 1, but I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was a pretty good game. But I have to say, Alan Wake 2, it looks better than the first one. I mean, and maybe that's because the graphics engine looks great. The atmosphere looks great. This little trailer was interesting. It's very spooky vibes, very just cool. Just, you know what I mean? The woman looking through the, I don't know if it was a gas station or what it was, but looking through just the creepy like atmosphere to it. You know, the deer running out, and then that random dude busting through the wall like a Kool-Aid man. Just crazy stuff. And I'm here for it. It's creepy, it's spooky, but I'm here for it. It looks amazing. So that's another one I didn't expect to really have much feeling for. But all 3 of these games, I feel like I'm probably going to pre-order them, and at the very least, day 1 buy for these 3. Now, moving on to the other 3, the ones I was already kind of intrigued by, even when I had heard of them. Remnant 2. Played the first one with my friends, loved it. It was around the time I played like Dark Souls 3, and then I heard, oh, you know, there's another one. It's basically Dark Souls, but with guns. And I was like, oh, well, shit, let's get it. You know what I mean? And I really loved what I got from that. So this one with even better graphics, they're gonna even go crazier with the whole one playthrough you fight these bosses, another playthrough you can have a whole completely different experience. I know they're gonna go nuts with that in this one, and I'm all here for it. Next, we have Lies of P, which is basically another Dark Souls-like game, but it's you play as Pinocchio. It's so weird. Like, you play as robot Pinocchio and you fight other robots. It's wild, but it looks good. There was another game that came out recently that was just like this, but I think it was more of a small team of developers. I think this one might be a small team of developers too, but this game looks really, really polished. It looks great. The gameplay looks, from what we saw, at least we saw Pinocchio do a couple little, I guess, move sets that you can do in the game. Looks great. Happy. I'm happy. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I really can't wait for this game. And again, day one buy. Remnant 2 day one buy, if not pre-order. And then for the last game, we have Spider-Man 2, of course. We already saw a lot of it in PlayStation Showcase, but this I was more intrigued for. They didn't even show a lot of gameplay. They didn't show anything, but I'm intrigued because they showed us the release date, October this year, which is pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be like early next year or something, but hey, awesome. Let's get it. And then some new artwork about with Venom and Spider-Man and Miles. Some cool art from that. And also, they mentioned that Eddie Brock is not Venom in this game, so someone else is Venom, which is interesting. I don't know why that's so interesting. It shouldn't be that interesting, but I don't know. I'm like sitting here thinking, who is it? Is it Mary Jane? Like who? You know what I mean? I don't know at this point, but it's not Eddie, so I don't know. But yeah, that's been my my take on this. I didn't want to go into every single game because there was a lot that they showed, and all I'll say is I was at the least intrigued by everything that I saw. Again, I come back from this Games Fest with a very positive vibe with it. I loved what I saw for the most part. And this is completely removed from Games Fest, but it's cool that it came after Games Fest. We had an announcement for Tekken, because I told you I'm a Tekken guy. We're getting a closed beta network test in some part of July, I believe is what they said. Spanning across PS5, Xbox, and PC. Look, you already know I'm excited for that. So not much needs to be said. I'm excited for that. I don't even know why I added that in this video, because it ain't got nothing to do with the presentation, but just something just figured I'd throw that in there. You know what I mean? People who like Tekken out there, if you like Tekken or you're interested, there's that. They have a website, a link and all that where you can get signed up. I'll put the link maybe in this video. And yeah, so that's been my take on the Summer Games Fest 2023. And I'll be doing more videos as far as gaming, as far as combat sports, influencer boxing, all that, whatever. So if you got to this part of the video, if you liked it, like, subscribe, all that, and I'll be doing much more of these. And yeah, thank you.